Hey everybody, Elio Giordano here, and I am so excited my show Live from the Shop is going to air on Main Street Media Television. Live from the Shop is music and conversation with hit songwriters, up-and-coming artists, Nashville's best musicians, and your favorite music celebrities. Tune in every Friday, 10:30 a.m. to Live from the Shop on Main Street Media Television. If you'd like more information how to become a sponsor, give us a call or email us.
Blacktop, dirt road, bobcat chillin' on an old fence post. Cornfield, scarecrow, lay a blanket down where no one goes. This ain't about the city, it ain't about the bars. It's all about you and me, underneath the stars. It's a you and me weekend, out where the critters are creeping. We got crickets chirping while the catfish jumping. Baby, let me tell you, it's gonna be something. There ain't gonna be no sleeping. It's a you and me weekend. No, 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 no. Come on, let's roll your favorite songs on the radio. Let's get tangled like a fishing line. This ain't about the city, it ain't about the bars. It's all about you and me, underneath the stars. It's a you and me weekend, out where the critters are creeping. We got crickets chirping while the catfish jumping. Baby, let me tell you, it's gonna be something. There ain't gonna be no sleeping. It's a you and me weekend. Here we go. It's a right back to the grind. But right now, baby, it's a me and you time. It's a me and you weekend, out where the critters are creeping. We got crickets chirping while the catfish jumping. Baby, let me tell you, it's gonna be. It's a you and me weekend, out where the critters are creeping. We got crickets chirping while the catfish jumping. Baby, let me tell you, it's gonna be something. Ain't gonna be no sleeping. Ain't gonna be no sleeping. It's a you and me weekend. Da-da-da-da. It's a you and me weekend.
Tim McDonald, live from the shop, everybody. Welcome to Live from the Shop, Tim.
Thanks, Elio. It's good to be here, man. It's a
Yeah,
pleasure.
buddy. Well, that was just as good as the last one.
Yeah. You mean the last? That was our first song.
Yeah,
so.
that was the first song.
Oh, where's the drum crash now, pal? Yeah.
Right.
See, he's got you covered. Every time I make a silly joke, he does that stupid.
Oh, yeah, we got this worked out. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He won't leave you hanging, I promise. Not again, anyway.
Greg Lohman on the drums, y'all. He's a good friend and a great drummer.
Yeah, man.
Maybe a better drummer than we are friends. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. See, he got it again. I was just
There you go.
That was a test of the
I told you, never
Nashville
leave you hanging.
broadcast system.
How you been?
Man, I've been good, dude.
Very good.
Making it through like we all have, I guess, in the last year or so.
Oh, yeah. You
Been tough.
reinvented yourself, right?
Yeah, I do that every day. You know? When I get up, I'm like, well, what I'm going to be today.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
But it keeps it fresh.
Well, you say you're the piano guy that outshot everybody at the range, so,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm good at shooting guns and love women and piano.
Yeah.
And writing songs, too. I love writing songs.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you got some great songs for us, for sure, man. So is this one you wrote on your own, You and Me Weekend?
Yeah, I wrote this one by myself.
and I don't know what inspired it, so the story kind of sucks. But I just, I wrote all the parts, all the guitar parts, because sometimes I play guitar, with some bands that I play in, and I play guitar parts. And so I really like, I grew up kind of a Guns N' Roses fan, and a huge Slash fan.
Yeah.
So this song was based around guitar, and I wrote all those licks, and the solo, because that's what I think Slash would have done if he was a piano player.
Yeah, nice take on it. I didn't think of it that way, but I like it.
And then You and Me Weekend, I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's commercial,
How long have you had that song?
This album I think is about 3 years old now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of went back to your early influences?
Yeah, kind of. It's all over the map. It just, it's unfortunate that in the music, world, collaborative albums don't happen anymore. You have MP3s.
Right.
And so when I write a record, I try to pick, because I have a ton of songs that I demo all the time, and I try to pick songs together that are good collaboration that kind of meld together into an album, even though nobody's probably going to listen to a CD anymore,
Yeah, right.
But I still do that, and this is one of those where I'm like, this song would really be cool. It's got some energy, it's kind of curt.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're the busiest guy in town. I mean, right there.
Yeah, they want me for a gig.
You better take it.
Oh, it's all good. Sorry about that. I got some lyrics on for one song, so I should have shut my... Anyway, professional right here.
Completely polished. It's so polished that I forgot to write the keys on the set list, so you're going to have to tell me what they're in.
Yeah, I was still wondering what key you were in that last song.
I was following you, man. I don't know. I was watching your left hand, and
no, you're all over,
I couldn't see
man.
it.
You're great, dude. You're great.
So tell me about the next one.
All right, so the next song is called Last Thing You'll Ever Need. This is another song off that record, which is a song called Livin' Worth Livin'. The album's called Life Worth Livin'. And I actually have Chris Stewart in the house, and Eileen Stewart is the one that designed the record jacket, if I have it in front of me. Oh, here it is.
Highly polished, folks.
Here it is.
Highly polished.
I don't like polish, man. Polish, I did that for 10 years in the Army. I don't want to polish anything anymore. But
yes.
That's the album it's on, and so it's got several tunes that we're doing today, But this song, I like Keith Urban.
Yeah,
sure. I really like the stuff he does, the Australian take on country music. It's really cool. Some of it's poppy. I don't like all of it. But this song was kind of, inspired by some of his upper tempo tunes. Cool. So I think we're in G on this one, right?
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Is that correct? All right, so we'll try this song for you, and if it doesn't go well, then it'll be over real quick.
Where you going, baby? Can I come too? And give me that summertime runaway feeling every time I look at you. Girl, I want a little chance to hold you. I'll never let you go. Yeah, I know what love really means, and that's no lie. Been thinking of spending forever with you for a long, long time. Wanna show you everything a guy like me can bring, so let's go. 'Cause you are gonna wanna be my forever, baby. You are gonna wanna love on me like crazy. Come on, be the hook in my song. Every time you sing along, you'll see I'm the last thing you'll ever need. I'll take you to the sunset, lay you down on a cloud. Fly up to meet the man in the moon. That's where the stars hang out. Get lost like we ain't coming back. Don't you wanna feel like that? So let's go. 'Cause you are gonna wanna be my forever, baby. You are gonna wanna love on me like crazy. Come on, be the hook in my song. Every time you sing along, you'll see I'm the last thing you'll ever need. Come on. 'Cause you are gonna
forever, baby. You are gonna wanna love on me like crazy. Come on, be the hook in my song. Every time you sing along, you'll see that you are gonna wanna be my forever, baby. You are gonna wanna love on me like crazy. You are gonna wanna be my forever, baby. You are gonna wanna love on me like crazy. Come on, be the hook in my song. Every time you sing along, you'll see I'm the last thing you'll ever need. 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 Cool, man.
I hear the Keith Urban of it now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to mention, I failed to mention my co-writer on that is a gal named Kirsty Manna. And if you know Kirsty Manna, she wrote Blake Shelton's biggest song, Austin.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And so I met her. It was crazy. I was doing my first session at my first record, you know, at Omni Sound Studio. I had to think of what studio we're at. And I just assumed that it came with an engineer, you know. So I had Brent Mason, I had Paul Franklin, I had Chad Cromwell, I had Michael Rhodes, and I didn't have an engineer.
Oh my God, seriously, that's crazy.
I was like, well, you know, you're awfully expensive for not having a guy, you know, at least pull some knobs for me or something.
You'd expect to have pizza and everything.
Yeah.
You know, not even an engineer. How did it pan out?
Well, it panned out great because a guy came in named Bill Warner, and he's got Warner Works Studio. That's a tongue twister right there. Warner Works Studio, and his wife. In fact, I was on tour with Blake at the time, and he came in and did the session. Well, unbeknownst to me, when you do the tracks, for those that don't know, when you go in the studio, you sing a scratch track that you're going to redo, you know, because it's sloppy. But it's just an example, so we don't, you know, because as I say, you know, the vocal should be the music should be a pillow for the vocals to lay its pretty head upon.
Nice.
And so, you know, you do that, and then you go to another studio and you re-sing your vocals. You have harmony, you know, vocal singers come in. And what happened was when I went to his studio, Warner Works Studio over in Hermitage, Old Hickory, Lakewood, you know, on his wall there was a million records sold, and it had Kirsty Manna, you know, Austin for Blake Shelton. I was like, well, who's this Kirsty Manna lady? And he's like, that's my wife.
Oh, wow.
And so that's how it just happenstance.
So by not having the engineer, that came about.
That came about.
I tell you what, man, God's crazy, isn't he?
Yeah. That's what they say. If you want to hear God laugh, then tell him what your plans are, you know.
You couldn't plan that. You couldn't plan that. That's excellent, man.
Yeah, man. So
Wow.
it's pretty cool.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your pest to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out, he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
When it comes to insurance, you want a name you can trust. Wendy Danielle Stack is here to help. With over 7 years of experience, Danielle and her team are here to assist you in finding the right coverage for all of your needs. From auto and home to life and business insurance, we have customized options for everyone. We'll work with you to create a personalized plan that protects everything in your life that matters most. Call today and see for yourself why Danielle Stack is the go-to insurance agent in Clarksville.
If your paint project calls for bold and vibrant neutrals or soft pastels, Benjamin Moore has the design-inspired colors you've been looking for in a full line of durable, long-lasting paints. And they're all here at Preston Thompson's Flooring and Paint, voted #1 paint store in Dixon County.
Football season is grilling season. The Big Green Egg is the perfect grill for everyone, from the backyard cook to the world's most acclaimed chefs. Stop at Tennessee Ace Hardware today and check out our large selection of Big Green Egg grills. It's the perfect grill for any grilling need.
He shoots, and he scores!
Baby, I'm High.
Oh, right on.
Wrote this in, this is on a new record, so this one's not out yet. This will be on my 10th record. It's called 10. And I wrote this one in a cabin in Cabinville, out there in Pigeon Forge,
Okay,
Gatlinburg.
Where the writers write?
Yep,
Nice.
yep. So I did that. I went to a cabin and just for 4 or 5 days, I just wrote whatever came to mind. And, I don't like going all downtown and doing all that stuff. I just like being out in the woods and watch the bears run by and, get through the trash and stuff like that. This is a song that came out of that. I could sit and watch you slip into that little excuse of a dress all day long. The way you step into black fishnets, red stiletto heels, got me writing this song. Put down your paintbrush, no need to cover up your natural face. You look just fine. To leave this house, I could lay you right down, show you how you make me feel. Oh, that sweet loving on me, like a strong vintage wine, make me drunk on the feeling, like baby you're mine, all mine. Let's get lost in the moment, kiss the time goodbye. When it comes to you and your loving, baby, I'm high. If we can find a place not too far from here, still open by the time that we're through, we can dance the night away, fall in love like the first time we met in some dark corner booth. Then I'll take you home where we're all alone, candles lit, nothing on but the flicker in this room. I'll get lost in you, you can get lost in me too. Then let's do it all over again. That sweet loving on me, like a strong vintage wine, make me drunk on the feeling, like baby you're mine, all mine. Let's get lost in the moment, kiss the time goodbye. When it comes to you and your loving, baby, I'm high. Nicky V. Hines on the guitar, y'all.
like a strong vintage of wine. Make me drunk on the feeling. Baby, you're mine, oh mine. Let's get lost in the moment. Kiss the time goodbye when it comes to you and your loving. Baby, I'm high. Let's get lost in the moment. Kiss the time goodbye when it comes to you and your loving. Baby, I'm high. When it comes to you and your loving, baby, I'm high.
Very nice.
Third time's a charm, baby.
Yeah. Very nice, man. I like where that went. That was beautiful.
That was another inspired by Keith Urban. You know, I wrote that kind of listening to blue. Blue is your favorite color, you know?
Oh, that's a great song, yeah.
And so it's a little bit, you know, just got a couple lyrics in there, and it's
yeah, right.
You know, I don't know why they did this. Why don't they just do that? I mean, it's so much easier, you know.
Right.
No. I'm having a good time, though, man. I really love your studio.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you doing this. I mean, I've been trying to get you for a while. And
Yeah,
a couple
well-
of things I mean, you know, everything's fluid right now. So,
Yeah.
But you've been busy.
Yeah, I mean, it all worked out, man. You know, and we're all friends and professionals, and you know, it's funny because I saw Greg first time in a long time at a new Japanese fast food restaurant there.
Really?
Yeah, in Goodlettsville, and he was his first time trying the restaurant out. Me too, and he says, I think I'm playing with you next Wednesday at Elio's. And I'm like, okay. You know, I'd forgotten all about it. And then you text me, and I'm like, well, that's cool. You know, let's do it. So
Yeah, I'll follow up. Hey, thanks for reminding me too about food. I forgot. You guys didn't get to eat yet because we kind of went right into it. But we want to thank the Colorado Grill. Colorado Grill, White House, Tennessee. Thank you so much, Andy and Rosie over there at Colorado Grill. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate Donnie Eden at Prosperity Mortgage. Everybody. Donnie helps us get the production and everything going, keeps the show rolling. We really do appreciate Donnie. If you need a mortgage, if you're buying a house, you guys just bought houses, you missed it.
Yeah.
You missed it.
Yeah, he did too, man. We kind of went through, you know, a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But if I'd have known that, because you're a friend of mine too, you know, but.
Well, you know, that's how that business works. You know,
Yeah.
it's that whole circle.
Gosh,
of
man,
influence
that's
kinda
got to
thing.
be a cutthroat business, just like the music business.
It's fun, though, you know?
Yeah.
Except for when there's no houses to sell.
That's true. You know?
I've got 10 people trying to buy houses, and there's no houses out there. Everybody's bought them up already. But if you need a mortgage, Donnie Eden Prosperity Mortgage, White House, Tennessee. Prosperity Mortgage Advisors. Yeah, you need to write them a jingle since you're in the jingle business.
There we go.
All right, what's next, buddy?
All right, we're going to do a song, the title track of the Life Worth Living album. It's called Living Worth Living. And I wrote this song, I used to live over off of Old Hickory Lake in the Hermitage. And this song I wrote with a really good friend of mine from Australia named Adam Eckersley. And we got into this, you know, into my house and started writing this song. We didn't have any ideas, so I had this hook called Living Worth Living. And he says, I like the hook, mate, you know. And we had to change some of the words because, you know, Australians speak a little different than we do, not just in a dialect, obviously. In fact, I call her Southern British rednecks because that's pretty much what they are. You know, because there was 19 Crimes, which is a great wine, by the way.
Right.
And there was 19 Crimes that got you kicked out of England, and that's how Australia was formed. And so when we started writing songs, you know, he says different things than I do, and I'm like, you know, you do that word, use that word when you're down yonder, is what I say. When you're down yonder, and I'll do it this way. So for me, it's Old Hickory Lake. For him, it was Blue Crystal Lake, because there's a lake down there where he lives. And so I wrote this song about him because I'm single, ladies. Anyway, but this is a family kind of a song.
Shameless promotion.
Always, and for humor, humor purposes more than anything else. But yeah, so this song is basically written about every musician that has a family, and you have to leave to make ends meet. And so it's coming. You leave where you live, and then eventually you'll come back, and your family's waiting for you. That's the premise of the song. Sitting here on the south end of Old Hickory Lake, trying to cram as much of your love in this old suitcase. If you knew how much I miss you every time I hit the road, the next few weeks a lonesome highway is my home. But there's a reason. 'Cause every night that I'm away from you buys one more I can spend on you. It's the insanity that keeps me sane. I miss my kids and miss my wife, and that's a drag, but that's my life. I'm giving more than I've been given, but in the end I wanna make a living worth living. I keep a house full of memories inside my head. I take them with me to every town I've ever been. I walk through to every room until it's time to sing. And when I hit that stage, I forget about everything, and it keeps me going. 'Cause every night that I'm away from you buys one more I can spend on you. It's the insanity that keeps me sane. I miss my kids and miss my wife, and that's a drag, but that's my life. I'm giving more than I've been given, but in the end I wanna make a living worth living. I've realized I've been living for a living to make life worth living. Every night that I'm away from you buys one more I can spend on you. It's the insanity that keeps me sane. I miss my kids and miss my wife. That's a bitch, but that's my life. I'm giving more than I've been given, but in the end I wanna make a living worth living. Sitting here on the south end of Old Hickory Lake, my favorite part of leaving is coming back to a living worth living. Man, I wish we could do, get songs like that the first time, just like we did that, man.
That was beautiful.
Unbelievable. We just nailed it from the first time. When you roll back.
That was beautiful. What you did on the end of that blows my mind. I mean, it's just like, I know it's just there. You know what I mean? I know it's just there, but you just did that, and it was like another composition on top of one of your compositions.
Well, that's what I love about the instrument. You know what I mean? You can always take it somewhere, and never twice, just kind of what
right.
It's improvisational composition, I guess.
Yeah, but it's just like
You know.
what you did there. I mean, you know, on the record it kind of ends.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
and you
like-
just literally took it to a whole other level with that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, and that's why, like you said earlier, you know, when we were rehearsing, you're like, you know, if you want to listen to Stale and listen to the record.
Right. Well, I mean, any
When we do
record,
it live,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
But you didn't say those quite those words, but you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
no, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not stale. The record's fantastic. I mean, you've got amazing players and everything on it. It's just, you
I
know.
wasn't talking about my record. I was talking about everybody else's records, really.
Oh, yeah, everybody's records. Yeah.
See,
There
he
it
wasn't
is.
listening until I look back.
You know what? I'm going to let you take over.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yes, next is a song that I wrote called Dad with a kid named Grant Austin Taylor. And his dad used to always bring him to my house when he was 14, and we'd write together. And he would just sit there on the couch, and one day he came in, and we none of us had an idea. And I thought about his dad sitting on the couch. You know, he didn't watch TV or nothing. He just sat there, wasn't on his phone, just, you know, waiting for us to write, probably listening in. And I said, why don't we write a song about your dad? You know, and so we kind of, because he's so cool, you know, my dad died when I was 5, so I never had anybody kind of, you know, raise me in the music business. And so the first half of this song is about my dad, and then the second half is about his dad, so. I remember my old man put a guitar in my hand, said this thing won't make you, it'll help you when it hurts. I played it till my fingers bled, wrote some songs stuck in my head, and I recall some things he said that I'll never forget. He said, son, tell your mom you love her every single day, and even when times are good, get on your knees and pray. And when I'm gone, think about the fun times that we had. And when you play those strings, think of one thing, Dad. Fast forward 15 years, 1,000 miles from here. I ain't got $1 million, but I'm on my way, singing this song on the stage to my dad that's gone away. And if he was here today, this is what I tell him, y'all. I say, Dad, I tell Mom I love her every single day. And even when times are good, I get on my knees and pray. You're gone, but I think about the fun times that we had. And when I play these strings, I hope it makes you proud, Dad. Now, Dad, wish you could see my baby's baby face. When he learns his first words, this is what he'll say. He'll say, Mom, I love you every single day. And even when times are good, I get on my knees and pray. And when you're gone, I think about the fun times that we had. And when I play these strings, I think of two things. Every time I play your old beat up guitar, I think of you, Mom, Dad.
Beautiful.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
So you could see where the two parts of the song, you know.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool that way. Another family song, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, you know, that's That's really, really something.
Yeah, it's a heavy tune, you know.
Yeah.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your past to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out and he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Football season is grilling season. The Big Green Egg is the perfect grill for everyone. From the backyard cook to the world's most acclaimed chefs. Stop at Tennessee Ace Hardware today and check out our large selection of Big Green Egg grills. It's the perfect grill for any grilling need.
When it comes to insurance, you want a name you can trust. Wendy Danielle Stack is here to help. With over 7 years of experience, Danielle and her team are here to assist you in finding the right coverage for all of your needs. From auto and home to life and business insurance, we have customized options for everyone. We'll work with you to create a personalized plan that protects everything in your life that matters most. Call today and see for yourself why Danielle Stack is the go-to insurance agent in Clarksville.
If your paint project calls for bold and vibrant neutrals or soft pastels, Benjamin Moore has the design-inspired colors you've been looking for in a full line of durable, long-lasting paints. And they're all here at Preston Thompson's Flooring and Paint, voted #1 paint store in Dixon County.
He shoots, and he scores!
Man, what a great band. You know, Greg Lohman on the drums, Nicky V. Hines on the guitar, Elio on the bass, and charm and cross around his neck.
Nicky, I've never met before, man. He's fantastic.
Oh, man.
Great player,
I'll
great
have
sounds.
If we had more time, I would tell that story, how we met, but I'll tell you on the office. He's a great player. He's been in town a year and a half, I think, maybe 2 years, right? Something like that, and just bought a new home, so it's
Nice.
pretty cool. And no, he's a great player, and he does his homework. You know, I mean, he learns his stuff.
Yeah.
Appreciate having me, man, and thanks, guys. It's so nice meeting you all here.
Yeah.
And it's a stellar band, Tim.
You sound great, man.
So this is the pandemic song. This is called "We All Will Rise," and I was commissioned to do this song. And
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
well, yeah, this Gail White from Alabama called and said that that they wanted me to write a song about the pandemic, and so I did. And this is what I came up with, and a lot of support. You know, Luke Bryan's band is the band that recorded the song, and we did it all by email. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed the
So I wrote the
tracks,
song and then sent it to, James Cook, and he did this stuff, and then. We did I got a bunch of footage from the grocery store, because this song kind of includes everybody that's helped everybody out in this pandemic, man. The frontliners, and not just the medical staff, but also the people that work in the grocery stores. And, while we're out there doing our thing, hunkering down pretty much, they're out there risking their lives. And so that's what this song was about. And it's done pretty good, man, and it's going to be my new record if that ever gets done, but. I think we're in, what key are we in on this one? C?
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
It's amazing to see strong help the weak, throw caution to the wind, help a neighbor, friend. We are all a victim to what we can't see. When we come together, there's no way we can't win, ain't no way we can win. When days like these, dark and gray, leave you in shock, campfires words to say. Take a breath and you'll see. Sun will soon shine. This too shall pass, and we all will rise. Nurses and doctors, they keep us all moving along. When the storm clouds roll in, that's when we begin. Knowing all along we're American strong, we're American strong. When days like these are dark and gray, leave you in shock, can't find words to say. Take a breath and you'll see. Sun will soon shine. This too shall pass, and we all will rise. Yes, and this too shall pass, and we all will rise. Hospital beds, makeshift tents. There are many sick people with fear in their heads. Know that we love you all. You're in our prayers. They'll soon be among us. Try not to be scared. Try not to be scared. When days like these are dark and gray, leave you in shock, can't find words to say. Take a breath and you'll see. Sun will soon shine. This too shall pass, and we all will rise. Yes, this too shall pass, and we all will rise. Yes, this too shall pass, and we all will
Yes.
It's beautiful, man.
Thanks, man.
What became of that? Like, did they use that for people like in a promotion or something? Because that's real inspiring.
Yeah, you know, we did, I had a friend of mine, Rich Eckhart, actually, you know, his house got hit by a tornado. We had, if you remember, there was 2 tornadoes, devastating tornadoes in Nashville, and then the pandemic hit, like right in the middle. And so he had a bunch of footage, and so we did a whole thing of Nashville, and so they're using it, not the videos, more towards Nashville, you know, even though it should apply to everybody, but some people are like, it's got Nashville over, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? So they're using the song for the government and stuff like that, and so I'm not really sure, you know, they've got it licensed
But
for
it's
something.
out there.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
perfect depiction of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's keep people inspired.
Yeah, and, you know, and it's easy to write because, you know, I just remember my mom said, this too shall pass, we all will rise, you know, and I don't know if it was from the Bible or what, but once I had that line, it was like, well, let's just, you know, start naming people, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
naming jobs, and so it was kind of really easy a song to write, you know, lyrically, and then the music just kind of flowed.
It's awesome. I really like it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, tell us about the next one.
This is one that I'm going to use my cell phone, very professional. And I'm going to try to get these songs done pretty well. We're there. Yeah. This is a song I wrote, man. I was, you know, driving through Atlanta a couple weeks ago, and I messaged this gal I hadn't seen in a long time. Just thought about her, you know, because we used to be really good friends, and I don't know, we just fell out of, you know, just kind of, you know, I guess time just came between us and stuff. And so anyway, I was going for a walk last week or the week before we Nikki and I went down for a duo show for the MPs at Fort McClellan, and I came up with this song because she's like, well, it's been 7 years. Why are you messaging me now? You know, and I'm like, well, because, you know, I'm a musician, dude. I'm on the road all the time, and I said I'm just driving through Atlanta. And I thought, you know, maybe you're here, you know, and I just wanted to say hi.
You should have said, because I miss you, baby. That's why.
But it ain't even like that, you know what I mean?
Just
See,
wanted to
Nikki's
say-
young. Nikki's still got that flowing, you know what I mean? So anyway, this is what I came up with. I'm always running round in circles. Seems I never find my way. I only end up lost and tired at the end of every day. Sometimes I'd wish I'd go and settle, but that ain't the shape I'm in. I ain't looking for a lover, I'm just looking for a friend. Play it, man. If you see me out in public and a girl is at my side, doesn't mean that we're an item. I wasn't meant to have a wife. We may have picnicked in the clover or helped a broken heart to mend. I ain't looking for a lover, I'm just looking for a friend. Time stretches between us. If you're 1,000 miles away, I may call to see how you are, or to ask you how you've been. And in case you found another, to say hello is not a sin. I ain't looking for a lover, I'm just looking for a friend. Elio, play that bass, man. Guitar, yeah, man. You found another, to say hello is not a sin. I ain't looking for a lover, I'm just looking for a friend. I ain't looking for a lover, I'm just looking for a friend. No, I ain't looking for a lover, I'm just looking for a friend. Whoop, whoop.
Oddly enough, my amp died on the solo. Thanks for being on Live from the Shop.
Thanks for having me, man.
I really appreciate it. Everybody, Tim McDonald, find his music, find his gigs. Are you still playing with Rick Derringer?
Yeah, I'm still playing with Rick Derringer.
Is he doing some road dates coming up?
Hopefully here in the end of the summer, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing solidified yet, but it's been tough, you know.
Yeah, you got some solo gigs coming
Yeah,
up?
I got a bunch of stuff. Let's see, I'm going to be in Spokane, Washington.
Nice.
On September 11th, playing at John Stockton's house, a basketball player.
Really?
With a piano duel they asked me to do.
cool.
And then I'll be touring all over there. And then I'm doing some other stuff. I'll be out with Billy Dean. I'm doing a show with Billy Dean.
Oh, right on.
After that, when I get back. And so nothing really local. I do shows on stageit.com. I'll do a plug for that. I do those, every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday?
Yeah, and just right in my living room, know. And so.
How do they find that? Just go on Stage It and look up Tim McDonald?
Yeah, or go on my Facebook. You can go to timmcdonaldband.com and you'll see all my handles, what we call handles, which are, Facebook and Instagram and all of those. And then, you just friend me on there and then just watch my post and I'll have the links and everything and you can see me perform live. You can tip online, which is great.
That's
you can make requests and talk to people and stuff. It's self-contained. I don't do a lot of live Facebook stuff because it's free, and I don't like to give music away for free because it's business.
Right.
So the best way to do it is go on there because they pay you the tips, and then I reward the top tippers with different prizes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can play the requests and whatever, any kind of swag or anything like that.
Exactly.
That's really cool. People have really taken another level of the music business on the internet.
You almost have to now, man. Because last year was a perfect example because when when the pandemic hit, man, we're the first people that lose our jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to perform for people when they can't go anywhere.
No, I know. That's how I started this thing, That way I needed a place to play.
So here's an idea. Maybe we go to Walmart, because Walmart was open the entire time,
Yeah,
right?
we should put concerts on there.
Yeah, Walmart concerts, and wear a mask and sound Walmart.
Hey, I opened a bunch of Walmarts in Maine back in the 80s and 90s, man. That was like my gig.
Yeah.
Might as well start it again. Tim.
There you go.
Tim McDonald, everybody. Look up Tim's music. Nikki, thanks for being here, man. Great job. Greg Lohman, as always. Thank you, my friend. Brandon on the camera, Scott on the audio. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. Live from the shop. There it is. There's the jingle. See you next week.
Live from the Shop is music and conversation with Nashville's best musicians, up-and-coming artists, hit songwriters, and your favorite music celebrities. Tune in every Friday, 10:30 a.m. to Live from the Shop on Main Street Media Television. If you'd like information how to become a sponsor, give us a call or email us. We'll see you Friday, Live from the Shop.
Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Honestly, I'm tired of that, like an overweight acrobat with a backpack and a bad back and no mat. See, I'm falling flat on my face. I need your mercy, need your grace, so I give in to your splendor. I surrender. Lay me a slave. Move like a highway, blues drive. Plays the light slow hand back 69. A train on the throttle. They wonder how he did a human cannonball.
Live from the shop, everybody. We'll see you next week.